Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate with your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of March, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the recent Pisces season we are on, which is called Sweet Dreams. And if you would like to know more details about this reading, just check in the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorns, I feel like you have a lot on your plate during this next weeks, and you might be feeling very tired. For some of you, very fed up actually of the things that you have going on that you don't seem to find a release, freedom of. So there's a lack of freedom in your space, in your actions that is, disturbing you, worrying you, agitating your spirit. You don't seem to be at peace at all during this time. For some of you, there's a lack of peace when it comes to money matters, when it comes to a sum of money that you're waiting on, or sum of money you're trying to manifest to help you out. Some of you are trying to find a way here to release a financial burden of sorts. And this might feel like this very intense struggle, battle to keep things going in a stable way, and yet not feeling like you have opportunity to focus in other things, opportunity to live the life you truly want to live. So there's a lot of negative, anxious thoughts when it comes to the material realm right now. Some of you with the Ten of Wands as your opportunity and the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge, you could really be working really hard, but this is like coming with a price to you, a price to your happiness, that you're just tired of. I keep getting like many of you are so tired of this fight, this struggle, this survival mode, or this work energy. And where's the reward, or where's the compensation? That some of you could be having here a little bit of a breakdown, or a little bit of a moment where your nerves get the best out of you. In reality, I feel like if you have such a crisis or an episode where anxiety gets the best of you, I feel like this is a necessity of your spirit again to release and to really shed here energy that is accumulated in both in your mental and physical bodies, that could be then causing you some distress, causing you some health issues, causing a sense of chronic fatigue, chronic headaches, chronic pain. Some of you that are struggling with ailments in terms of your health that don't feel like they're going away. There could be a root to this problem, to this health issues, that is really relying heavily here upon the fact that either you're not resting enough, or you're not giving yourself a chance to have it easy, because I feel like some of you feel like you can't. If it feels like there's so much that depends on you that you don't consider here the possibility of really resting, of really taking a moment for yourself, of really taking a moment to just enjoy your life in a different way. Some of you are being asked to change profoundly your lifestyle, your routines, the way you go about things. But I feel like in this weeks, it's still not going to be the moment where you're going to be giving yourself really the chance to do that. With the Nine of Wands, you're resisting the appeal of change. You feel like this is not a time to change. This is not a time for new things. This is not a time to risk. This is not a time to anything that puts you outside of this fortress of burdens and responsibilities and work and demands that you're holding on to. Some of you are really holding on to a lot of things, too many things, and there's a need to maybe consider that you don't need all of those things, or not all of those things have to be taken further into your future, or there's things that could be dealt with in a different way. So I really feel like many of you just need a breather. You could be actually having here some trouble, breathing or breathing properly, and I keep going into the anxiety feeling. So some of you, if you're worried with your future, if you're worried if you're going to be able to pay the bills and keep up with your responsibilities, you're going to be able to do so actually the moment when you surrender a little bit, when you trust, when you let go of this constant fear, this constant need to be on demand. I feel like many of you're just in this mentality where this mentality is burning you out, but at the same time it's like you can't really easily change your mindset around the need to be here the provider, the need here to be the authority, the need here to be in control, the need here to always be the one that has their own shit together. And it's okay if you don't. And the more you reinforce this need of obsessive control and structure, the most likely will be that you're going to be causing your spirit harm and end up having here reactions from your mind and your body that you dislike, to kind of push you to this evident understanding that you can't keep things going this way. Otherwise there's going to be a lot of blockages, there's going to be a lot of problems that could be avoided. I feel like there are things you're dealing with that could be avoided with the right approach. So I also feel like many of you are being asked here to understand what it is that you're fearing in reality. Is it really the lack of abundance, the lack of security, the lack of respect? Some of you, there's a lot of issues here as well when it comes to family. So it's like it feels like you're carrying here the burdens, your burdens and the burdens of everyone else's, as if something that is absolutely your responsibility. But is it really? Does it have to be this way? I keep getting like many of you Capricorns are choosing the hardest way to go about something. And the point of this next weeks is for you to understand that you are tired, you're exhausted, you have done a lot. And just because you do a lot doesn't mean that it's well done. There's also that feeling of you're reaching here and understanding that maybe having so many things going at the same time is not necessarily a reflection of you, a reflection of a good work, a reflection of a good partner, a good father, a good mother, a good professional, right? So some of you could be also struggling here with the sensation that you're failing at something. Maybe because, this thing with the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge, this thing that you most want, this new job, this money, this new abundance cycle, this new opportunity, this investment, this purchase that you keep waiting for, is taking its time to happen. And if you see here in the picture with all of these wands clouding the sun, how can the Ace of Pentacles enter? You're not really receptive energetically to it. So the work here is for you to become more receptive to the things that you desire, which is to feel like you can breathe. As you can see that this mermaid represented here, representative of the Ace of Pentacles, is coming to the surface after being in the depths of the depths. And she's coming to the surface to breathe with this beautiful pearl, which is the Pentacle. So you're going to be able to find what you want that will give you this feeling that now you can relax. But when you become receptive to it, when you really let this energy in, the aces are energy that manifests really when we are receptive, because it's things that are being handed, right? All of them represent here things that were given. So if we don't accept it, as you can see, the Nine of Wands is pushing it out. If we don't accept it, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to have it in. For others of you, this could also mean that there might be something coming up, an offer as well, in your way that is very promising, and it might even be something that you're attracted to, but because of all of this, you might either be struggling with knowing what to do, or you might be denying it. You might be denying here something that could offer you a brand new beginning in your material world, because you feel like this is your life, or this is just, you know, what you have to do right now. The Ten of Wands, to keep carrying the burden, to keep being here in this very closed off state. I feel like many of you are very closed off. You have perhaps here trust issues, or you're very attached to a certain lifestyle, period of life, way of doing things. That is the issue, that is not allowing the new energy to really come in. So I hope you have a great mid-month. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.